All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. I think we've cracked the code. We've gotten men to willingly buy gifts for their spouses. Now, that's a direct quote from Roy Sebag in an interview he did with Forbes magazine. What exactly is he talking about? Well, find out shortly. But first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. It helps to get this economic evangelism out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. So, men, rarely do we ever care about jewelry unless it's during, that time when we're ready to make that commitment to our, special lady in our lives. But the funny thing about the precious metals community is that, at least in the West, it skews heavily male. And even when you kind of break down the stats on this channel, this YouTube page, about 94% of the people who watch the page are male and 6% are women. So it's just a pretty interesting breakdown. But how did Roy Sebag exactly get men to care about jewelry? Well, he did so by tapping in to its investment qualities. And in order to do this, he created a company called Menē. And here actually is a little background on the company. This is from the article that he was interviewed in. And I'll just read really quickly. The Eastern jewelry market traces its lineage to the ancient system, he said. In India and China, jewelry is sold with a very small markup, and it's mostly pure metal. Here in the West, they sell 18 carats, 14 carats. Those are man-made chemical alloys. With alloys, pure gold is mixed with zinc, silver, copper, or nickel, and sold as 18 carats. But that just means it's 74 or 75% gold. That's not the way gold is found in nature. There are publicly traded companies in the East with $10 billion market caps that sell 24 karat gold jewelry by weight with a disclosed premium of no more than 10 or 20%. If you buy something for $500, you'll still have $400 on your ring or your wrist. And just going to skip down to this part here. When asked about his transition from a portfolio manager trading stocks and bonds to concentrating on gold, Sebag spoke about some of the benefits of gold as an alternative investment. Gold bears no requirement for third-party performance, he said. As a natural element, 1 gram of gold, the element Au, is always 1 gram of gold. That's what makes it so uniquely coveted as a basis for measurement and a storehouse of savings. Stocks, bonds, and other financial instruments are claims on some asset or future economic activity which may or may not pan out as originally conceived. A piece of real estate can be taxed and will require upkeep over time. With gold, one is merely owning an element which owes its scarcity and timelessness to the laws of physics. Sebag hopes Western consumers think about jewelry as part of an investment portfolio. It's a paradigm shift, he says. Instead of thinking about jewelry as a discretionary item you would use as a gift or decorate yourself, you are now thinking about this as an investment like property or art or stocks. So how exactly does Menē work? And how exactly will you be able to track your investments? Well, check this out. This is a piece from forcecapital.net. This is actually a screenshot of what you will see when you sign up for your Menē account and then also buy some Menē. So this is essentially the checkout cart, and this person has about $466.50 worth of gold in their checkout cart, which basically, and they have a price transparency here, is 8.55 grams, gold value of $356.11, and Mene's fee of $110.39. So it seems as if they mark up maybe roughly around 20% if I'm eyeballing this. And here is your investment portfolio in jewelry. So this is the really interesting part that I think a lot of people would be, interested in. So these are the pieces that you buy, and the percent changes or the dollar changes show up pretty much automatically. Same thing with the percent changes for each individual piece. You'll find it in the green or in the red if it's underperforming. And then you'll see the total amount, your total portfolio of jewelry in percent or in dollar changes and in percent changes, which is pretty cool. At least for me, like that seems like something that I would, be pretty interested in. Another thing that you might also be, interested in is that Menē also buys back their jewelry pretty much when you're ready to sell it. And, here's another thing from their website. If you're interested in stocks, I think they are publicly traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange, and which is written out as Menē, and then also the US Menē, which is pretty interesting. I actually downloaded some of these to check out some of their financial statements. You can do so too by checking them out if you're interested in investing in them. I haven't necessarily looked too deeply into the financial statement yet, but if I'm get in on it, I'll let you guys know before I pull that trigger. But hey, I mean, it's trading at 36 cents. Not too bad. Here are some stats on Menē, pretty much around the world. So far, they've sold about 338.52 kilograms worth of gold and a 90.72 kilograms worth of platinum. Now, this is investment grade, so 22 or 24 karat. And they only sell gold or platinum jewelry. They have a lot of customer base in North America, looks like Western Europe, and then also in Australia as well. And some of you guys, might be aware, but in the future, I'm planning on near future. I'm actually planning on getting married, and one of the things that I'm obviously going to be looking at are wedding bands, and this wedding band right here and this wedding band right here look like two options that, at least for me, I kind of like, and I might actually pull the trigger on one of these two. Again, they're 24 karat, and they show you the amount of grams that they have here in gold. But of course, they have a wide selection of jewelry here, but I'm specifically looking at bands because in the near future, I'm going to be getting married. And obviously, for those of you who aren't used to buying gold or precious metals online, there's one thing to take note of. I was actually talking to one of the subscribers about this, specifically relating back to SD bullion. But my friend, who I know got some Menē from online about last year, he told me he went through the same experience, where basically when you first buy from one of these online dealers, they will try to verify your identity. Now, I think that has to do with the I believe it's the Patriot Act back in 2001 or 2 or 2000. I forget which year. But basically, a lot of they're trying to control for the possibility of fraud. So they do identification checks. Now, this can hold up the process if you're really keen on getting your jewelry really, really quickly. But after you do this initial check, then you're pretty much free and clear. You're good to go. And afterwards, you should be able to buy items without having to go through that process over and over again. At least that was my experience with SD bullion. And my friend, he has yet to buy another round of jewelry from Mene yet, but he told me he really likes his band. He actually got a band as well. But actually, guys, when I plan on buying my band, I'll do another video on my experience with Menē, so you guys can get a better idea. And then I'll also do an unboxing to show you what it looks like. You know, pure 24 karat gold in jewelry, because many of us don't even know what that looks like. Many of us use 14 or 18 karat gold jewelry. Also, if you guys are interested in getting some Menē, I actually left an affiliate link in the description of this video. Now, the affiliate link, I don't get, I don't get paid for it. But if you click on it and sign up for an account, the account is free. I'll get like a credit for Menē to use to buy their jewelry. So if you just go in there and sign up for an account, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. It's free. You'll essentially be helping me with getting me a wedding gift here, because Menē will then give me credit, and I'll be able to get one of these guys. But even if you don't, it's fine. No pressure. You don't have to do that. But also, if you guys do want to just get your own affiliate link yourself and pass on to your friends and your family, you guys can sign up for an account and then pass on your own affiliate links, so you guys can get I guess some Menē credit as well. But that's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about Menē and this idea of investment jewelry and tracking your investments. Again, I think this part is the coolest part, being able to track the investments over time. But yeah, if you guys have Menē, let me know what you think about it. What was your experience like? Yeah, thanks again for watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion.